Hi everyone, so welcome back. This is going to be either the first or second video of the year. I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to get this up first or the hobby room tour up first. But yeah, it should be one of the first videos. This is my favorite kind of video to watch. My planner setup. So these are the planners that I'm using this year, or that I plan to be using this year. Yeah, so as you can see, I have a pocket Giglio. It's in gray. I have an A6 traveler's notebook. And this is a wallet insert, but I like just put it on the front. And then this is a Michael's Recollections vertical planner. So these are my everyday carries, I guess you could say. And this doesn't leave the house. This is just for home. I want to show you a few other things that I use to plan before I dive into these. So in addition to those, I use some sort of weekly planning pad to plan. And I have a big notebook that I use as like what people call like a brain dump. I've used it to plan my planners out in the previous years. I just started using it, to be honest, but I've been using it the most when I was like reorganizing my room, decluttering, watching Peanut's Planner Goes video twice, or 3 or 4 times actually. Brandy Michelle plans, a planner spot, my planner setup, notes, goals. I tend to like to fill out what I would put in a specific insert before writing it in the insert. I like doing that. I was planning my little cousin's planner, video ideas, just random notes. Like I'll put packing lists in here. That's what I use this for. I guess like a all over notebook project planning, like, but really messy. Very, very messy. So those are the types of like other kind of like, I guess, additional planning supplies that I use aside from these planners. So let's start with this one since it's the easiest to describe. So this is gonna be what the Erin Condren was for me last year, a memory keeping planner. If you recall, I stopped making videos around March of last year, which is also true for when I stopped making spreads. I think the last spread I made was in April, and I want that to not happen this year. I really want to try to finish a whole planner. So like I said, this is that. I really like this. This one was my favorite out of all of the ones that I saw at Michael's. I put this sticker in from Rose Colored Days. It's a foiled name sticker. It's in rose gold. So yeah, so this is that. I don't know if I'm going to fill this stuff out. I might fill out important dates in a different way. So like in my planner, I put important dates as like birthdays, anniversaries. Maybe this year I will use this as important dates that actually happened. So like a big party that we had, or a trip to somewhere, or just like a big thing that just pertains to this year, not necessarily reoccurring. I don't think I'm going to use this. I may use this, not sure. Maybe I'll use it as like a bucket list. So I'll keep you updated on that. Again, this is like a repeat of the cover. I filmed this already. If you want to watch this hot mess, then the video should be up soon. But anyways, I also want to maybe use this note page on the back to put pictures, or I don't know, maybe journal or something like that, about the memorable events that happened in this month. So I will show you that. Like I mentioned before, I do want to keep myself accountable and finish this whole planner, basically, like finish it all the way and not skip any weeks or months. So a way for me to keep myself accountable and for all of you to keep me accountable is I am committing to either, I'm still not sure, monthly or quarterly flip throughs. So that way you will see that even if I don't film a week, I can film a flip through, so you can see it completed. So yeah, so this is the memory like sticker decorating, fun, pretty planning kind of planner. This is mainly because I love pretty planning. I have a lot of stickers and sometimes I just want that as an outlet. So there's that. Now the second part of my planning system is, well, this is my wallet. It's from Lavender and Thyme Co. It's in the color copper. It's like metallic-y, so I keep cards, driver's license, coupons, other like rewards cards, and I just have it like this because sometimes I will just carry this around, or sometimes I'll carry it in here, or I mean it just gives me a lot of options because this fits everywhere basically. Like I can just stuff it into like the smallest purse and it'll be just fine. So that's that. This is an A6 Matcha Foxy Fix notebook with a rose gold infinity symbol and embossed, black stitching and black elastics. Yeah, it's pretty plain right now. It might be forever, I don't know. It used to have Target dollar spot pockets, but I didn't like them very much. But this is, like I said, an A6, which is a number 3. And this is not a planner, so I don't plan in this. This is like a notebook. I have 4 inserts. I ordered them off of Amazon. They came in a pack of 3, I believe, and I bought 2 packs. I'm not 100% sure, but I will link it down below. It was really inexpensive. Comes with lined paper, and it's pretty plain, so you can also decorate this if you would like. So I have, like I said, 4 inserts, and these dashboard things are from the 1407 planners, which are really affordable, and I really like them. I just obviously need to decorate them. Yeah, so I have one around each notebook, but I think I'm gonna fill them up, which is why they're kind of a little wonky right now. So what this one has is like a bunch of lists that are kind of, that I can reference, or notes that I like to reference. So like my eye prescription is in here, my master cleaning list, what else? I have healthy meal ideas, I don't know what else I have. I don't have much in here, to be honest. I have, so one of my goals is to have like a monthly experience date with my husband, meaning going to like a cultural event in our community, or, you know, just something fun, not like your typical dinner, because we're good at just dinner and a movie kind of thing, but we want to do something different. So I have a list for that. Like I said, my eye prescription, like pillows that I want to buy. I'm going to put my wish list in here, just different things like that. So this is like a nicer brain dump in a sense, but it's like more like a reference thing. The second one is the same, like I said, but this one is going to be for work, so I won't open it, but I'm going to keep my current client list, resources in the community that I want to like to give her referrals. What else? Notes about things that I need to research for my clients, notes or questions that I want to take back to my supervisor doing supervision. So I just have basic post-it notes here, and then I have all my notes in here, and I have a lot of space because I haven't really started using it. This tab I can show you will be also like the notes that I need to complete for my clients, and closed cases. That way I always keep track of the notes that I need to complete, basically. Like, I don't want to fall behind. So here I'm going to put that in, that's tabbed, so that's for work. This next one is for finance. So this basically has pay dates, monthly bills, and then starting in the next page is our budget. So what I do is literally just write the date and all of the bills that need to come out, and I highlight them when I either pay them or transfer them to my husband, because it's only my income at the moment. So I do that, and then whatever's left over, like we either have for fun stuff or whatever. So that's what I do for every single pay date, so I make sure that all our bills are getting paid. Since I get paid bi-weekly, and sometimes it's like towards the beginning of the month, sometimes it's like the second week of the month, and our bills need to be like arranged. So I think this might change when my husband gets a job. Hopefully by the end of next year, I want to try the finance routine that Peanuts Planner Co. did a YouTube video on, but for now, since it's just my income, this is the best way to keep track that all our bills are paid. So that's that. This next one is goals and projects. I have my word of the year. I have, oh, I guess I can show this. The other parts are kind of personal. I don't know if I feel comfortable sharing those, but this is my word of the year, which is not very nicely lettered, and it's balance. And then these are my 5 top goals. I separated, I kind of got an idea. Okay, so I wrote down who I took inspiration from here so I wouldn't forget. Should probably zoom in a little bit. The Planner Spot, Brandy Michelle, and Teach and Plan on YouTube. If you watch their videos, I kind of morphed all of their ideas into one. So I have a list of, in 2018, what do I want to accomplish. I also have Q1 goals, monthly to-dos, and weekly to-dos, and daily to-dos. So yeah, so I have that. So I'm gonna use this also to more nicely project plan, I guess. Like, once I scribble everything in this big notebook to like more nicely plan in here something that will be more visually pleasing to me than like scribbles everywhere. So this is where I'll put that. I put this pull out from Peanuts Planner Co. in here because I want to use this to basically reflect on how, I guess, how I'm progressing on my goals each month. And I didn't have room for this in my pocket planner, so I thought I could just put it in here. So that's my last one. I just have these like tabs that won't be here after I decorate. But that's basically what goes in here. And I keep that here. It's pretty empty. Like if I decorate, it might get a little bulkier, so it might not. I don't like this. But also that's my fault for getting a wide as opposed to a compact. So yeah, that's that. And then last but not least, it's the pocket. So this is my pocket Giglio Campagna, and if you're new to my channel, I've had this for over a year, and it's never been this stuffed before, I don't think. I'm not 100% sure, but it's a Giglio Campagna, so it has the back pocket. It has this pocket here. It has these like card slots, and it has card slots. It has this pocket back here, a zipper, and a pen loop. It still closes. It's the color gray, but mine is kind of like a taupe more than a gray. Let's see if I can compare it to something. Well, let's compare it to this. This notebook is like a gray blue, and this is definitely like a taupe. It's not 100% gray. Oh, that's a bad example. Let's see. Oh, okay. So this is a gray fine liner. There you can see the difference. Like, it's not gray. But I love this color. And I don't think I'll ever sell it. Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. I am thinking of getting a Vanderspec in Noir, in pocket size, and also an A6, because I'm so curious about A6. Because clearly this is really stuffed. But the one thing about Giglio's is that the rings are 16 millimeters, maybe smaller, I'm not sure 100%, but definitely like Filofax pocket size are 19, Vanderspec are 20, and so you'd probably be able to stuff this more if you had one of those. So let me take this off because this was just from another video I filmed. So this is my very basic setup for now. I still haven't decorated completely, but I mean, it is what it is. It's January 2nd, so I'm just gonna go with it. This is a die cut from Banana Doodle Shop. I really like her die cuts, and I keep it like this for work purposes because this is my everything planner, literally everything. So this is just notes and stuff, right? This is my work and personal planner, and like it has some reference stuff and everything. You'll see. That's why it's so stuffed, but it's everything. This bow is from, I can't remember, I bought it a while ago, so I'll list it down below. And here I just have some work things, and then I have this really pretty thank you note that my friend gave me, and then I have stamps. So I just keep it like that. This Okay, so my dividers are a mixture of, so this one and the last one are actually pocket dashboards from the 1407 planners, but for pocket TNs, which are, I don't know, for some reason way too big for the pocket planner. So I cut them down from the side and from here, and I hole punched it. So it's open on the sides and the tops, but because it's punched, nothing comes out. I've seen a few other people do this, and I did it one time. It was late at night, and I was like really scared that I was gonna mess it up, which is basically what other people that I saw that did it have said, but it worked out fine. I mean, it's still really good, and I like it for the front because it's more sturdy, and for the back because again it's more sturdy, and I can use it as like a page lifter. This vellum is from Banana Doodle Shop. This die cut is a printable from the Honeybee Shop, and I love it. So yeah, I kind of want to put something on the other side and another, but I still haven't gotten to that. All of my inserts are from Peanuts Planner Co. She'll be all I ever use, to be honest. I honestly don't expect myself using any other insert makers because she is my favorite. And not only her insert's awesome, but she's pretty awesome as well. And she just has an insert for everything, so why would I go anywhere else? This is laminated. This is her part of her yearly bundle. Let me zoom in a little bit. This is a year at a glance. So it has January through December. It's a Monday start, which is my favorite. It has all the dates and also has the week numbers, which is pretty cool. So I laminated this just because I know I'll turn to it a lot. So I wanted to laminate it. And also I wanted to put sticky notes on the back. So these are full page full note adhesives, and I just put some there. So after that I have an appointments insert. Sorry, I'm gonna mute that. This will house my non-serious appointments, I guess you would say. So these are just like hair appointments, nails, facials, anything else beauty related, like brows, stuff like that. So that's where this will be, just because I don't want this to get mixed up with like my doctor's appointments or the vet appointments. So I have that. Then I have important dates, which is birthdays and anniversaries. This insert will house the more like important appointments, like dentist, doctor, for myself, for my husband, for our animals, for our zoo, for our dogs or our cats. Yeah, so this will house the more like important appointments. Then, oh, this is another one of the, oh, and it's upside down. Would you look at that? Another one of the dashboards for 1407 that I cut down, and I'm putting sticky notes on there just for to use as like to-do lists and stuff. Now this first section is like more like a routine section. So I have a reoccurring tasks sheet. I have a day specific tasks sheet. I'm gonna use this as a deep cleaning schedule because these are numbered for the weeks of the year, 52 weeks. So this side is for sure gonna be a deep cleaning schedule, and then I'm gonna have to buy lists here. My voice just sounded really strange. Whether it's for the house or just random to buys. I may also move some of these somewhere else because I also want to use these for wish lists. I had another one in here. Let's see, I had another insert in here that I was gonna use, but I punched it wrong, so I have to reprint it. So let me see if I can figure it out. I think it's the monthly daily tracker. These two inserts plus the monthly daily tracker are inserts that I for sure got the idea from Peanuts Planner Co. So I will link her setup video below. Like, it's amazing. Like I said, this is gonna be for deep cleaning and that. So this is like a routine section. Now these inserts starting now are something that I saw Plan and Glam on Instagram do, where she showed how she makes dashboards with lamination pouches or laminating pouches. My laminating pouches are kind of cheap, so it has that like cloudy look. I don't know if you can tell. I don't really mind, but it does its job for now. I just put in some pictures that I had in my old planner right now, so that's just there temporarily. So this section is like my planning section, so it's like my monthly, weekly, daily section. So for monthly, I am going to be using this fold out. Since, like I said, this is for not only personal and work, I don't think I'm going to do this. This is ugly to me, but it is what it is for the first month. So I think I'm going to make either smaller numbers or maybe like date dots or something. This will just be like to at a glance, I guess, unless I figure out a way to like mark stuff. I may mark paydays on there or days where I have stuff to do, but I'm not sure about that. Maybe color code it. This is monthly to do, so this is like personal and this is work. A daily tracker. I may not track all of these things. This is kind of like, I just filled it out to see how I liked it. So we'll see how I fill out the next month. These are important dates, personal important dates, so like birthdays, holidays, etc. Or even like parties, like events. And these are important dates for work. So this will be paydays, holidays, staff meetings, trainings, events, groups, etc. So that's how I'm using this. At first I was like, I don't know how I'm going to use this, but then it made sense to me to do like separate work and personal events. So I have until June in here. And then I have these daily inserts from Peanuts Planner Co. This is from her. I think this is a freebie from her Facebook group. I'm not 100% sure, but I'll find out and link it down below. Her Facebook group. I'll link that down below. If you have any questions about the specific inserts, go ahead and leave a comment and I will get back to you with the name. I don't know that I'll be listing every single insert down below, so just ask me if you have questions. These are also daily inserts that I had printed, so I think I purchased these. Yeah, I think I did, because it's on different paper. I think I did. Those are past. These are the inserts that I will be using for my weekly planning. As you can see, I can fit a lot of stuff in a little space. So the top will be to-dos. I may do what I did this week which was color code the to-dos to be like personal and work so I could tell the difference. But either way, the to-dos go here. I'm going to put the month and the dates here. This will be my schedule. So I have from 8 to 9 here, which is not necessarily ideal, but everything else could fit in this side section or here if I needed to. So here I have, since my job has a lot of appointments and stuff, I really need to like see what slots are booked and what slots are not. So this is really helpful for me. But also I like the to-do here. I have a daily tracker here. And then these are 2 blank weekly trackers. So I use this section for daily self-care because I want to work on that for sure. And then this one I use for cleaning. I may or may not use this. You'll see that I have a lot of like cleaning stuff. Not a lot, but I have certain cleaning, like you saw that I'll have like a deep cleaning thing in my routine section. I have a master cleaning list in my TN. I need to repeat stuff. I know that seems redundant to some people, but for me I need to repeat stuff to make sure that I'm doing it. So that's that. I use this side for depending on what that week calls for. So I'll use it for next week, big events or to-dos that I need to do next week. So when I go to plan the following week, I can go ahead and make sure to include those. Next week personal, just a memory that I had come up on Facebook that I wanted to remember. These are to-dos that are time or day specific, sorry. But not reoccurring necessarily, like in the day specific tasks, like every Monday I'm gonna do that. So like call the dentist to pay off a bill. My vacation hours were approved. My uncle came to visit, just stuff like that. So that's how I'm using this. I've been using it since the first week of November because I wanted to try it out before the new year to see if I liked it, and I do. I did have 1 week, the 11th through the 17th, where I planned in 2 other different layouts that were pretty similar, and I didn't find a big difference in all of them. There was one where it was a no for sure, but there was 2 that could be doable. Let me see if I have them at hand. The first was this one, which was the second contender, I guess, after this one, because it had this timed but very teeny, and it had a long to-do here, and it had the same weekly trackers. It had the same with this, and the only thing is that it didn't have this side, which it did have grid here, but it was too small for me, so I just put washi, and it had the daily tracker here, which is the same-ish. And then there was this one, which is similar in the sense that the scheduled part, the timed here, was the same size. The to-dos were a little different. I didn't really like that this didn't have a checklist. It didn't work for me, at least. And I didn't like that I didn't have either of these things. So this was like a no. At least because I'm using it for work and personal. If I was just using it for one or the other, I think this would have been fine. But I want to try to use this for work and personal. So this is another contender because this has a really long to-do list area. And if I find the week that I did it with, as you can see, I had the same to-dos and I still had a little bit of space. And this was like a to-do heavy week, so I liked that. And like I said, I liked that I had this space. So those were contenders. But at the end of the day, as I posted on Instagram, I think I should just trust my gut, and I knew that these were the ones for me. So I really, really love these. And yeah. So that's my weekly. And then this is another divider, again, that's made with laminating pouches. I will link Plan & Glam's Instagram below, and I'm pretty sure she saved the Insta stories where she showed how she did this on her Instagram page. So this next section is work. I have here these inserts where I'm going to put down, like with pencil, my client schedule. This section you won't see very much of because it'll be work related and private. That way when I open new clients, because I will be opening new clients soon, I know where I can fit them. I can see visually where I can fit them in, so I'm not fitting someone in too close to another one, especially if they live far away, etc. So I have that here. I have another reoccurring tasks insert. This one is for work only. The other one is for personal only. I have an important dates insert that has clients' birth dates, because based on their birthdays is when I do paperwork. I do quarterly paperwork for each child. I have checklists just for like a master running to-do list, and then I have resources where I will put resources. I think this will be really handy, so I have a few pages of those. The next section is wellness, so this will have all health stuff. So I have for my dog Daisy, for my dog Bentley, for my cat Pepper. These are the other cats that are in the house, Oreo and Tiger, and my husband and myself. Then I have doctor visits inserts. As you can see, these are from her old font. This is the old font and this is the new font. I don't really mind the having a mix of both. This insert I'm going to use for, shoot, did I forget already? Oh, okay, so this is the insert I'm going to use for mood. I'm going to track my mood this year, just because, like, I don't know if you saw one of my goals, I want to invest in myself, and part of that is investing in self-care and therapy and really committing myself to overall bettering my self-image. And so keeping track of my mood is something I really want to do, because I want to see if there are correlations between mood, and this one will be for sleep because they have the little grids. And just in general, I want to just see how on, I guess, weeks or months that I'm not doing so well, and like just to keep track. I really am interested in seeing how that looks at the end of the year. This one will be used to track my cycle, and all that, everything that has to do with that, because we do want to try to have a baby sometime soon. Yeah, so that's gonna be this. And there's another insert here. So like I said, this is wellness. Now this is fitness. So here I have these workout inserts. I'm gonna see how these go, because I know in Peanuts Planner Co.'s video and other videos I've seen that they just use the monthly on a list so that they could just put the workout that they did, which might save more space and just than having this much. So I'm gonna see how this works out. I have both printables if I need to change it. Weight training also is something that I like doing. So I have a few of those. I have a lot of those actually. A weight log, body measurements, and this will be this is the wrong one. But I will have another one of those monthly list ones for meals. Good thing I saw that right now because I wouldn't have noticed that. Anyway, so this next one is reference. There's 3 more. The next one is reference. So I have this insert that's add to planner. And here's when we start getting a little stuck. Then I have this pull-out that is going to have my husband's school schedule and like trainings, days where he's going to be gone all day, like just different things that have to do with my husband's schedule. I will have context here. I don't really need like a lot of personal contacts in here because I remember like the more important phone numbers off the top of my head, but I want to see if this year I get better at making friends and specifically planner friends and sending happy mail and stuff like that. I think that would be really fun. So this is a little ambitious, but I put those in. An online orders insert, and I also have a clothing size log. These are all the children in my life. Well, actually I'm missing one, but these are the majority of the children in my life and their sizes as of, well, I haven't filled all of them out, but as of December, what sizes they're wearing, because children obviously outgrow clothes very quickly, and it is really important to me to have their sizes because I want to be able to pick stuff up for them when I see something that I like or that reminds me of them or their parents. So that's that. And then I have my husband's clothes there. I have grocery guide. Here I haven't filled this out yet, but this is also an idea from Peanuts Planner Co. And then the last one is my goals. In here, I do want a reminder of my goals in here, and I have some sheets in here where I'm going to what's gonna be in here is not, I have my goals and my weekly stuff written in this planner, so I'm not gonna repeat it, but in here I just put these as like placeholders for when I type up kind of in a sense like the weekly review, the monthly review, the kind of weekly planning process, kind of like you see in like Brandy Michelle's videos. I'll link her YouTube down below. So that's just a placeholder. And then this last insert is this monthly fold out. And I'm going to use this as like an editorial calendar. I'm only printing one out because I want to see how it works. Whether I do it like this or I do it in a list view. So what I'm going to do is just kind of use post-it notes or like sticky like flags or something to put like the content that I want, like how I want to arrange it, and see if it actually works out that way. Here I'll put like Instagram post ideas or Instagram story post ideas, stuff like that. So let's see how that goes. And then here I just have all the months, Instagram followers, YouTube subscribers, and how many videos I put out in a month. Because again, I want to stay consistent, so I have that through the December, and then I have a projects list, and I'm just going to do like a basic outline of the projects that I want, because like I said, it's going to go more in detail in this planner and in this notebook. So that's that. And then this is a picture of me and my husband, and this is a die cut from Banana Doodles shop, which is super cute. I don't have anything back here, and I don't know what I have in here. Oh, I have a to-do list for work in here. This is the pen that I use. It is the Inkjoy gel in 0.7. No, I normally use 0.5. I don't know why this is in here. Imposter. Someone tricked me. I think my husband, because I gave him the 0.7s because I didn't like them. So he might have taken one of my 0.5s and given me the 0.7. Anyways, so that's that. And do I have anything in here? Sometimes I'll keep like a $2 bill in here, but I don't have one right now. So that is my planner. Again, I haven't decorated, but I signed up for the Planner Press Dash box for February, so I may use that to decorate this planner. I don't want this planner to be themed necessarily. I like what I like, so it's gonna have this, it's gonna have random things, because I don't see myself switching out every month, like because of like holidays and such. I see myself switching out when I find a new die cut or new paper that I like, but not necessarily like Halloween specific or Valentine's Day specific or 4th of July day specific, whatever. So anyways, I hope that you enjoyed this video. I talked a lot, and I hope that wasn't too much for you, but I really wanted to show you my planner setup. So let me know if you have any questions about the inserts or anything like that. I will leave the videos that I was inspired by down below, any shops that I mentioned, and I think that's all. So yeah, so I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions about any of the insert numbers, please leave a question down below. If you have any comments about any future videos you'd like to see, or any explanation on something that you saw in this video, please don't hesitate to leave a comment down below and I will reply. Thank you so much for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe if you haven't. I will see you in my next video. Bye.